name is Jesse Serpan, 23 years old, born and raised Chardon, Ohio. Own the company Raw Iron Choppers. It's been registered 10 years now, and I've been kicking ass since the first day we started up in 2003. The background is quite a bit. Welding, I'd say, is about 80% of what I do. Very passionate about it. Do everything from nuclear aerospace to all these bikes to automotive stuff to motorsports. So we keep pretty versatile. The next thing is machining. Machining is a very big thing in my background. Construction, I used to do construction with my father. So a lot of building stuff and detail work to the hard labor construction. That's a lot of my background. Electrical I have with all the motorcycle work. Well, resume, in the spring I'll be a graduated industrial welding degree I'll have. And been working for that for quite some time. Halfway through a mechanical engineering degree. Have 10 welding certifications. I have 4 more on the way through this winter. Certified pipe welder, certified TIG welder, flux core, stick, MIG. Have all those certifications. Won multiple shows for welding, competing with the bikes, designing. So it's kind of a little bit of my background, what I am, what I do. Also took 15th in the country out of 48. Now what that means, 48 is not significant to just 48 of those people, but you had to compete against 40,000 other individuals to achieve to get to those top 48, to be someone to stand there in Kansas City. That's exactly what I did in 2010. I think the best thing I've known about builds is that people never know what it's going to be. It's always like a pick of the hat, it's like, what's it going to be this time? I've built long stretched out choppers, cafe racers, bobbers, customized bikes. I've done a lot of stuff like that. So what people really like and they know me for is that, hey, this kid's versatile. He builds a lot of versatility in his motorcycles. He's not set to one boundary where he's comfortable and everybody loved it. He's good, I move a lot into what I think is going to be the coolest thing. And the biggest thing is I don't build it for the public. I build it for myself and the people that influence me that have good input. Everybody else is just, that's just a trend, that's a style, it's not in, It's here today, gone tomorrow. So all my stuff is all about being very passionate behind it and doing something that project, it's unique. It's like a special individual you're taking care of, or it's like a girl. Each one's gonna be different. They're gonna give you the same problems and the same shit in the long run, but you just work around that and make it happen. And if it happens, it comes out to be a piece of work like we have here. Well, the other guys on my team, first off, like I've talked about, my dad, Rick, we have a great skill set there. Like I've said, he's qualified so well, construction, detail work. He's got a really good eye for things. I have a really vague, concept of what's great detail. I know what's there, but it's kind of blurred. He's the one there to just put the glasses over and go, that's what we need to do. So, and he's got a lot of good dedication. He's the one there. He's kind of like the guy that's in the sled dog. He's whipping. We're all kind of like running around, but he's kind of like, he's organized. I'm still young and stupid, so I'm still like, yeah, let's do this. It's like young bull, old bull. I'm just running up the hills and doing stupid stuff. He's like, let's go this way, son. Let's just do that. So he works a lot of organization, skill set. He's done it better, faster, stronger than us, because all of us young guys here kind of just like, okay, what do we do next, Not that we're dumb, but he just has a good eye for what needs to be done throughout the process of building. Next person, Ricky. My buddy Ricky Worthen. He's a hell of a dude, dedicated. We've had some crazy projects together. Late nights, we work 30 plus hours. We've done all kinds of stuff where we couldn't even stay awake, but we made sure the deadline was there for our clientele and for the people we're doing work for. So his skill set is he's great with wiring with myself. He's great with fabrication. He's got great, eye and hand skills for what we need to do. Is he the best welder in the world? No offense. But he can still tack and he fabs and he understands what I need done. He can machine. And that's the things that all work because we all do the same thing, but if I need something, I can trust on him or my dad, to do stuff. Biggest thing with skeptics is, I remember I actually had a sports tank one time. I told a guy, I'm gonna build bikes. I'm gonna do this one day. I might not do it for a living, but I'll make a damn good hobby out of it. And he kind of laughed and he's like, yeah, right. Well, I seen the dude a couple years later. And he goes, hey, what are you doing? I said, building bikes. And he's like, are you serious? I go, yep. I said, I'm passionate. I said, am I making $1 million? No, but it's not about the money. It's not about the fame. It's about loving what you do. Sure, I can go get a welding job and do all this, and that'd be great, but I wanted to prove a lot of people wrong, not because of my ego, but because so many people off the starting line just wanted me to drop the clutch and just stall it and go, well, you suck, we knew it. And they didn't even know what was my whole goal or what I wanted to do. In between this, I've had so many individuals help that it motivated me to get away from the skeptics, the critics, the people that had an issue. And so now it's just like, full force is like a funny car, except that funny car is not done at the quarter mile. We just keep hauling ass until that engine's gonna blow up or we're gonna hit something hard, you know, and that's what we're here for now. I'm absolutely competitive. And even the honesty here, the first slide we took, I was a little bit reserved about it, but I am absolutely competitive in the means of I want to win. Second is the first place loser. And this is all about, you know, taking the prize and the trophy and making shit happen. And that's what we do on a daily basis, from the smallest job to the biggest job. And I'm absolutely competitive. If someone's got a better weld on a job site, I want my weld to be just as better. And actually, I want it to kick their ass. That's how I want it to be. So I want my bikes to be the same way. When someone sees my stuff, they're gonna be like, wow, that shit's crazy. They see someone else's, they go, that's cool, that's what we like, but I like that, guys. Can you be like him? And I like the competitive edge. I like that. And it's not about being like a god and ruling over people and getting approval. I'm just here to make it happen. And that's what it is. It's simple rule, make shit happen is my theory behind stuff. I think who I want to compete against is, I want to leave it anonymous, but I want Discovery and Pilgrim Studios to find out the most arrogant person, or someone who even doesn't like me to a sense. Someone who's like, yeah, you know what, I never liked that kid. Or, oh, 23 years old? I've been doing this for 30, 40 years, and this kid thinks he can weld? You can't weld. I want to bring it to the table. I want all the skills here, and I want it to be as real as can be. So I want you to pick the dirtiest, the meanest person who's gonna try to like hurt my feelings, because it won't happen. Working under pressure is one of the funniest things with me. I'm kind of like the last person at the last minute. I make shit happen. And that's the biggest thing is, if I have 6 months to do something, I'd rather take the last month and crunch it all in there and work every day straight and then bitch about it for 2 weeks after that I'm tired and feel like crap. And that's how I really work. So working under pressure is gonna be good. The biggest thing is making this happen in this challenge of actually having a good quality motorcycle. I pride myself in the time it takes to do something right, not rushing it to make it look like something, but it's all, you know, bullshitted and bird-shitted together. I don't want it like that. But under pressure, I don't think it'll be a problem, because all my guys are crazy like me. They like working, they have hard work ethic, and that's where it's at. My team has such a good grasp of the motivation, the passion, the skills. We all have skills. We're not backyard guys. No offense to people who are, because they have great skills, but my guys have the idea of what it takes to build a show-winning motorcycle. We've done it before. We've built all these bikes, you know, 7, 8 bikes that actually win shows and customers are happy, and it's a working product. We make our shit to ride, go fast, stop fast, and I mean, they understand this weld's gonna do this machine part's gonna do this, and the wiring's gonna do this, and no frills bullshit.
All right. Give us your background in the industry.
My career started in when I was 14 years old doing engineering work with my dad. And then when Jesse turned 13, I just rode an everyday bike. And then he says, well, I want to build motorcycles and stuff. I said, well, that's cool. He worked with me doing construction, and he saved like $600. And I said, well, what are you going to do with that $600? And he goes, well, I'm going to buy a welder. And I'm like, well, that's really cool, because then we can like weld the shovels and the rakes around the yard and stuff. And he goes, well, I want to work on a mini bike that we had sitting in the garage. So he tore that apart and built that up and put that in his first auto show at Autorama, and he got second place. And we just kept going from there. And then when he was 13 or 14, he built another style of mini bike similar to the one that's behind me, a green one. And then 16 to 18, he built the one that's behind us. So he's basically the one that set me just from riding an everyday street bike to owning and building bikes for a career that we all do together.
And as far as my history in the industry, I've always been into bikes, cars, trucks, mainly into big mud and trucks. And I started hanging around with Jess, doing some work for his dad, and I'm like, well, I'm interested to learn, and we started really working on it. And the last 2 or 3 years, we've really been kicking off hard. And it seems like I live over here more than I live in my own house most weeks, but I mean, it's been a complete blast. I love what we do together, and I mean, when our minds get thinking, we really can crank out anything we want.
And you're like
the cock and the ball.
You are the cock and the
whole
ball,
thing.
Yeah. We're all fucked up. That's the whole big thing, man. Hi, my name is Ryan Eubank. I have been a welder, fabricator, fitter for the last 14 years. I have been a welding instructor for Lincoln Electric for the last 14 years. I also teach at Lakeland Community College, and I teach high school for the Willoughby East Lake Technical Center. I've done everything from welding on monster trucks to NASCARs to welding on the Alaskan pipeline, teaching for the Alaskan pipeline, to all the nuclear power plants, to just about every welding aspect out there, every fabricating job out there. I've kind of been maybe not masterful in it, but I've been exposed to it, and you know, I've got a lot of great connections with the welding world, and that's what I've done for the last 14 years, is being a welding fabricator and also a welding instructor.
I love
You do?
you.
You want to make out?
Holy shit, man, you have no idea.
I got a big belly too.
My name's Alex Royce. I've known Jesse for about 7 or 8 years. I got to know him being his graphic designer, doing all the marketing and the website work and all that for Raw Iron. Over the past few years, I started learning how to do some of the little handiwork that he has me do here. If I had to say what I contribute, I'd say like probably 50% of it's that website marketing stuff. Probably 30% of it's just random assembly and wiring and stuff like that. There's 10% of it I would say is definitely bitch work. I'm not gonna, like, I don't mean to step on anybody's toes, but I can handle a broom and a dustpan better than probably anybody in this room right now.
You're an
yeah, and
I can't take my shit.
I'm not gonna say like world class at it, but not bad, you know, like especially for only 2.5 years of experience. And then I guess the last 10%, I mean, I hate putting labels on the last 10%, but if I had to give it a label, I would call it destroying Jesse's productivity. You know, I hate when people put labels on it because they always want to be all negative, you know, like calling it like wasting time or introducing inefficiency, not cost effective, I guess.
Oh, so stupidity.
Yeah, but you know, that's why I hate putting labels on it. I think it's just that little tiny bit of extra that you just don't get from other bike shops.
You call that dicking off?
See,
in the right sense, don't say you're
I don't
dicking
want to
off.
call it that. I mean, I don't like the labels everybody wants to put on it, but to me, it's just that little extra that you get here that you're not going to get anywhere else.
It's better than jacking off. We don't do a lot of that around here, actually. We
Not
get shit
together.
done.
Not together. I mean, there's a lot of it.
They call that a
separately.
circle jerk.
Yeah.
Ricky, you're up.
My name's Rick Worthen, or Ricky Worthen. I've been welding fabricating.
Which one do you prefer?
Rikisha?
You're the first fucking guy I know that's got 2 first names.
Well, this is Rick and I'm Rick, so it just gets confusing.
You're both dick. Okay, continue.
I'm not what you like.
Keep going.
Been doing a little bit of welding fabricating most of my life. I actually built most of Jesse's first trailer when he came down to the shop I was working at to get that.
I never knew that.
You never knew that?
No. We're gonna have a talk after this meeting.
That's why it's so screwed up. I had fun tearing that thing apart. I love working with these guys. I mean, it's always a blast. If we're not laughing, then it's probably something's wrong and we need to get back to work. But I mean, we always have a good time, and our brains can really accomplish whatever we do.
Hello.
Hello.
I haven't seen you in like 5 minutes.
Been there, done
Okay.
All right, guys. Welcome to my home. It's been here for a long time. The other place we were at was my new shop, actually, which is going to be done in about a week. And we're ready. We just need to bring our tools in. But this is where it's been happening since I've been 13. And pretty much rocking it out. We've built some of the best bikes, done some of the biggest projects from power plants to aerospace products and all the motorcycles that came out of raw iron. And we hold a good capacity. I mean, we can pump out at least 3 to 6 bikes. We built two to 3 bikes a year. And we do service, we stuff them in here, so it's nice to have now the availability between 2 shops. But this is now our fab shop, building frames, straightening frames. We're going to do a lot of machining in here, which we've been doing for a while, lathe work, assembly and service a little bit. That'll be in the new shop. But this is more of our dirt room. This is where a lot of the cutting, the grinding happens. It's a 25 by 25 shop. The other place is 30 by 30. So it gives me enough room as being a single builder, along with some guys in here. It kind of spreads us apart. So we make some good stuff happen in here. Hey, what's up, guys, again? Hey, welcome to the new shop. This is our 30 by 30 shop, and it's going to be pretty rocking. We actually just have the bikes in here storing. We're going to have a whole fab shop. It's kind of our cleaner room. Got a brand new Lincoln Electric precision take welder over here. Whole new workbench. Stuff to do a lot more motor work, trans, and all kinds of neat, clean assembling. But as you can see, some of the rides we have. You've probably seen them in the video already. But this is what we got going on, man. A real nice shop, real nice tight knit, so we can jump from building to building, as I said before. And quite a bit of room. We like it, you know. We got a lot of moving around room, and we're gonna make quite a bit of shit happen here, and hopefully have the discovery here in a couple weeks too. So cool, guys. This is it.
Oh man.
Well, hope you guys dig it. Would you quit fucking around? Damn it, the whole time kicking my chair. Hope you appreciate it. We hope to see a discovery. It's going to be a badass time, and we hope to make some people laugh, cry, and we'll make a kick-ass bike, and hopefully not wreck the thing when we finish it. Keep it cool. Later, guys.